Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still with you here on LTV International and our continued coverage of these sessions coming live from the Red Sea Resort City of Sharm el-Sheikh, covering, of course, all the latest developments, discussing initiatives to be implemented, representing, of course, the link between climate change and peace through climate resilient systems. We bring you now another live session. Do stay tuned.
Could we get some help from the audio technicians to get the mics working?
The Gambia, can you please press your button?
Yes. Oh, now it's working. Thank you. Thank you very much, co-facilitator.
The global community and nature, but also the very basis of successful business. Action on climate and on the triple planetary crisis is as essential for business as it is for nature and for the most vulnerable communities on the planet. In the coming weeks and months, we will continue expanding our work with you. I want to thank you sincerely for the enormous effort that you have put into the preparations of this initiative and for your commitment to climate action. We have done and will continue to do our best to support you and to facilitate coordination with other actors. Again, I look forward to our continued and expanded cooperation under the Entertainment and Culture for Climate Action Initiative. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for being here. I'm Rosa Canela Mas, and I've been working for the TV and film industry since 2006. I first started on production, but since 7 years ago, I've been focusing on understanding and reducing the environmental impact of our industry. For the last 6 years, I worked for BAFTA Albert, which is an organization that it focuses on helping the industry to reduce their impact. However, since May 2022, I've gone freelance and I'm an industry advisor with my main client being ITV Studios, their global remit. And I'm also part of the convening team for ECA as well. Today I'll be talking about the decarbonization of the industry. I'll be focusing on TV and film because that's my expertise, but hopefully lots of the things that I'll be talking about will be able to be applied to the rest of the sector. So, to start, I want to ask ourselves two questions. So, do we have a large impact as an industry? Is that something that, what do we think? And also, do we actually know the full scope of our impact? So, sorry for the spoiler, but I'm going to answer those questions myself. And the answer to the first question is yes, we have a large impact. And the second question, the answer is no, we don't really know the scope of our impact. When I answer the first one as a yes, is because we already have some data so from some organizations, but we need much, much more data. So if we can go to the next slide, sorry. Thank you. So what is the impact? I'm going to present a little bit of the data that we have. So according to Albert, which has been collecting data for the last 10 years, the data is mainly for the TV industry in the UK. Producing 1 hour of TV, so the output of 1 hour of TV, equals around 4.4 tons of CO2. What does that mean? So this is a little bit less, slightly bit less than the average carbon footprint of one citizen in the European Union for the whole year. I'm sorry, I really wanted to make the comparison with the average carbon footprint of a citizen in Egypt, because we are in Egypt, but I couldn't find the data. So it kind of like brings back to the need of the data. So yeah, it sounds a little bit low, to be honest, but it depends. So this is an average across the whole TV industry. If we look at the specific genres of production methods, we'll be able to see that, for example, producing a studio entertainment show, like a shiny show, it would equal around 15 tons of CO2 per hour of output. So we're going higher. You can do your calculations about like carbon footprint per citizen a year. If we look at high-end drama, we go even higher. So we go around 30 tons of CO2 per hour of output. Remember here, we're not talking about totals. We're talking about hour of output. And if we look at international factual, obviously international factual, that means that we're traveling internationally, it goes up to around 50 tons of CO2 per hour of output. I really want to say that each production is so unique, and that's what I love about my job, that each production is so unique. So these are just averages across genres. So what about film? Right, like the shiny film. So we have some data as well from the US, so from the Sustainable Production Alliance, made by all the studios in the US. They published a report in March 2021 where they were showing that producing one tentpole film, which means that it's over $70 million budget, it equals around 3,370 tons of CO2 in total. Okay, so here we're talking much, much, much higher, bigger numbers, which